welcome to the Full Thrive YouTube channel. I'm Lisa. I'm a freelance copywriter who also coaches other copywriters on how to level up in their business. Now, one of the most fun parts of copywriting is the creativity you bring to a project. And my favorite part is creating the brand message tagline. Don't think about advertising or cliche or cute and clever. I'm talking about a powerful, emotional brand message tagline that cuts to the chase. If you want to know how to develop that strategically with the client, get ready. I'm going to share that with you next. Moving to the second part of this simplified process is the brand message tagline. Where are we going to use it? It's always good to begin with the end in mind. Where's a brand message tagline used? If you're doing website copy, definitely in the website, right up at the front. It's called the hero message and that big picture at the top of the website. You're also going to use this brand message tagline throughout your copy. You don't go through all of this work just to use it one time at the very top. If we're focusing on website copy or even social media or emails, and you open up your email with this, brand message tagline, you spend a lot of time and energy and effort to figure out what will resonate with somebody. They might not even see it the first time. They might skip over that. You want to use and reuse and recycle and repurpose. You want to use it very strategically. You might want to close the end of the page out with that. You might want to close the email out with that. So the brand message you want to reuse, but be really clever about repurposing and bringing some of the words through, but maybe not the exact phrasing. You could use it in the footer of the website. You can use it in emails. And then you could use it also in lots of social media, in the bios, hashtags. So how do we come up with the brand message authentically? And why do I say authentically? I tell you why. So many people love to be cute and clever. They think they are, one of these advertising Don Drapers from Mad Men, and they come up with, we are not in the advertising business. We are not creating billboards. Sorry, if you are, that's fine, but it's a different skill set. To create it authentically means that you are using words that are simple, clear, powerful. Think differently will not work for 98% of your clients. Just do it will not work. And you're going to find clients, they're like, I want a tagline like Apple. I've heard it. I hear it all the time. I want a website like Apple. And I say, listen, I get that. Apple has earned the right to be able to be creative and cute and clever. Their first website did not have this messaging. Their first tagline did not have this messaging. When you're trying to get the word out and help people understand what you do, to be clear is to be kind. Cute and clever is only going to confuse. So you want to have clarity first and an emotional response as part of that. But we want to do this authentically, and we want it, and sometimes it's boring. And I mean boring is in that like, oh, that's part of the unique value statement. And I was like, yes, that's perfect. Okay, so let's look at this. A brand message tagline could be what the client ultimately wants. Get more sleep. Wake up feeling refreshed. Send your kids to college with peace of mind. That might be just what they want. That could be a perfectly fine brand message. It should emotionally resonate within 3 to 5 seconds. 3 seconds. As soon as they read it, somebody should have an emotional response. Somebody should literally read those words and be like, where have you been my whole life? Like, how did you know? That's me. You ever seen those memes on social media and you're like, oh my God, that's me. That is the power of a brand message tagline. That is what we're going for. You don't have to describe how you're going to do it just yet. But in the brand message, you want some people like, that is me. They want to be able to reflect and see what they want in words. Now, when you pair that with a really powerful image, especially of someone who looks like them and looks happy and successful because they used that product or that service, sometimes you can sell people without them even having to scroll through the website or read the rest of your email. You can be that good if you know who you're talking to and what's important to them, and you repeat it back to them in a simple way. So powerful. I get passionate about this because you need to have more passion for this process than your client does, because they're going to push back. They might be a little unsure. They might want to create their own stuff. And so you need to be able to articulate what I just said to you in this video to your client so that you have the freedom and runway to create powerful messaging the way you're being taught, not being swept up in someone waking up in the morning, you're like, I've been thinking, which your clients will do all the time. Give them a short leash. First, when I'm thinking about a brand message tagline, I always go and look at my unique value statement. And I go back to that last 3 or 4 words at the end, the final transformation phase. Oftentimes, my brand message is hidden in there or is lying in there, just needing a little bit of refinement. If you can isolate that phrase and see if it stands on its own. From there, when you're creating a brand message, I like to create 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different versions of it. Not all of them are perfect. Not all of them are like, home runs. But in the creative process, for those of you who understand creative process, sometimes to get to the goal, you have to, write out some that are like, Do I show the clients the ones that are so-so? Yeah, I do. I show them. They'll see my process. Now, if I create 25, I'm not sending them 25. That might be my process. And then I might cut it down to about 6 or 7. I find that's right around the right range. And sometimes they're not wildly different. I'll just have moved a word or swapped out a word or changed an adjective or put it on 2 lines instead of 1 line. I'm going to show you this when we get to that part of the process with the client, Monica. But here's the good news and what I want you to understand. Whatever messaging doesn't get chosen for that, fabulous brand message tagline, you can use it throughout the rest of your copywriting. You can use it as subheaders. You can use it as titles on other pages. So all of this work is just helping you get ready to write the copy. I can't repeat this enough. Do not be cute and clever. Clear, simple, and resonate quickly. The point of the brand message only is to hook the customer to stay on the page, stay on the email, and keep reading. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Hey, I hope you found that valuable. Listen, that's just a tiny little piece of what I teach copywriters when it comes to leveling up and creating a proven process. Professionals get paid more when they have a process. I teach an intensive called Think Like a Copywriter, and that's where that training comes from. Think Like a Copywriter really helps you not only with the framework of a process, the mindset of how to think strategically, understand sales psychology, and work with clients. But in my program, I actually help you lead a client through the process. I have client recordings so that you can see what it's like when I work one-on-one with a client. You'll also get templates, you'll get agendas, you'll get all the things you need to be able to turn up on Monday feeling like a professional copywriter. If that's you, look for the link below, get your name on the wait list. We're only opening up 25 more spots for Think Like a Copywriter.